You wake up in the morning and the first thing you notice is a heaviness in your legs, a slight numbness in your hands. Your heartbeat is still there, but it's not strong, just tired. You tell yourself it's normal, just age catching up. But deep down, you wonder if you're always going to feel this way from now on. Let me tell you something important. Every 36 seconds, someone dies from heart disease and diabetes. They're quietly devastating the lives of over 30 million older adults in the United States alone. These numbers aren't just statistics. They could be any one of us, you, me, or someone we love. But here's the truth that no one says. Growing older doesn't have to mean growing weaker. Aging is natural, but pain, fatigue, and fear don't have to be. Not if you learn how to take back control, starting with what you eat, because what you eat can either drain your life force or restore it. And in today's video, I'm going to be exploring with you some of the most powerful natural ways to protect your heart, lower your blood sugar, and cleanse your circulation. One delicious bite at a time. And yes, that includes a simple onion recipe that many doctors are now calling a natural wonder drug. But I'm saving that for last. Before that, I want to show you the real foundation: 14 everyday foods that are quietly healing hearts, reversing insulin resistance, and giving older adults more energy than they have had in years. These aren't magic pills or expensive supplements. These are foods you can find at the market, cook in your kitchen, and feel in your body in just a few days. So stick with me, grab a pen if you want to take notes, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for the Health 365 channel and ring the bell. This is a space dedicated to people just like you who want to be healthy, strong, and vibrant after 60. Now, let's dive into the first food, and it might be in your refrigerator right now. Kale. Kale isn't just a trendy green. It's one of the most powerful foods your heart and blood sugar could ever ask for. Packed with soluble fiber, kale helps scrub bad cholesterol out of your body before it has a chance to stick to your arteries. That means better blood flow, a lower risk of heart attacks, and less strain on your heart every single day. But what makes kale truly special is its antioxidant content, especially flavonoids and sulforaphane. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, sulforaphane reduces chronic inflammation in blood vessels, one of the earliest signs of both diabetes and heart disease. And for anyone who already has type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetes, the fiber in kale slows down the rate at which sugar enters your bloodstream. That means fewer glucose spikes, more sustained energy, and less stress on your pancreas. Kale even supports healthy blood clotting thanks to its rich vitamin K content, helping to prevent plaque from building up in your arteries over time. So if there's one green you should get friendly with after 60, this is it. By the way, speaking of foods that are both nutrient-dense and heart-friendly, let's move on to a creamy treat that surprises a lot of people. Avocados. Avocados aren't just delicious. They're a cardiovascular healing powerhouse wrapped in green. What makes them so special is the kind of fat they contain: monounsaturated fats. According to a study in the Journal of the American Heart Association, eating one avocado a day can significantly lower bad LDL cholesterol while raising the good HDL kind. That's a straight-up win for your arteries. But here's something even more valuable. Avocados improve insulin sensitivity. That means your body gets better at using insulin efficiently, keeping blood sugar levels stable, especially after meals. For people managing diabetes or insulin resistance, that's a game changer. They're also loaded with potassium, even more than bananas. This helps relax blood vessels and lower blood pressure naturally, taking stress off your heart. And despite the creamy richness, avocados actually support weight management. The fiber and healthy fats keep you feeling fuller for longer, helping you avoid dangerous blood sugar dips that often lead to unhealthy snacking. When combined the right way, like in a salad with lemon or blended into a smoothie, this fruit doesn't just nourish your body, it protects it. Next up is a tiny, sweet fruit that's low in sugar but packed with incredible healing power. Strawberries. Strawberries may taste like dessert, but they work more like medicine. Even with their natural sweetness, they have a low glycemic index, so they won't cause your blood sugar to spike. That's critical for anyone monitoring their glucose levels, especially after 60, when the body becomes more sensitive to sugar fluctuations. But the real magic lies in their antioxidants. Strawberries are loaded with anthocyanins, the same compounds that give them their deep red color. A study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that these antioxidants help reduce insulin resistance and lower levels of inflammation in the blood. That's a direct defense against type 2 diabetes and artery damage. They're also packed with vitamin C, which supports your immune system and helps protect the lining of your blood vessels. Healthy blood vessels mean better blood flow, lower pressure, and less risk of clots or strokes. And don't overlook the fiber. Strawberries help keep digestion smooth and control hunger, two things that indirectly support heart and metabolic health every day. It's amazing how something so small and sweet can be so protective. Now, let's crack into something crunchy, something that energizes your heart and fights inflammation with every bite. Walnuts. Walnuts might be small, but don't let their size fool you. They pack a type of nutrition that guards your heart with every handful. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, these nuts help to reduce the kind of inflammation that quietly damages your arteries over time. A study published in Circulation, the Journal of the American Heart Association, showed that regular walnut consumption improves cholesterol profiles and reduces vascular stiffness, two key risk factors for heart disease. But it doesn't stop there. Walnuts are also loaded with magnesium, a mineral that plays a critical role in how your heart beats and how your blood pressure is regulated. And if you're managing diabetes, here's even better news. Magnesium also improves your body's ability to use insulin. They also contain selenium and other antioxidants that help protect your blood vessels from oxidative stress. That's the cellular damage that builds up with age and leads to poor circulation, memory issues, and fatigue. Just a small serving, about a handful each day, can help nourish your cardiovascular system, improve your blood sugar balance, and give your body sustained energy. Now, let us shift from nuts to a root vegetable that's been used for centuries, not just for its flavor, but for its powerful healing effects on blood sugar and inflammation. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes aren't just comfort food, they're one of nature's smartest answers for blood sugar control. What sets them apart is their complex carbohydrates. Unlike white rice or refined grains that cause a sugar rush and crash, sweet potatoes digest slowly. This gives your body a gentle, steady stream of energy and helps keep glucose levels from fluctuating wildly. But there's something even more special inside sweet potatoes, a compound called diosgenin. According to a study in the Journal of Food and Function, diosgenin has potent anti-inflammatory effects, directly protecting blood vessels from internal damage. For anyone over 60, that means better circulation, fewer blood pressure issues, and a healthier heart over time. Sweet potatoes are also rich in soluble fiber, which helps regulate digestion and promotes feelings of fullness. That's a double win because it supports weight management while keeping your gut clean and functioning. And remember, a healthy gut supports everything from immunity to blood sugar regulation. Add in vitamin B6, essential for mood, nerve health, and hormone balance. And you've got a root vegetable that supports both body and mind. Next, let's talk about a tiny ingredient with a bold punch. You probably already have it in your kitchen, and it's been fighting disease for thousands of years. Garlic. Garlic may seem humble, but inside each clove is a powerhouse of protection, especially for your heart and blood sugar. Its most potent active compound, allicin, has powerful vasodilating effects, meaning it helps widen your blood vessels and improves circulation. That takes a lot of pressure off your heart and helps lower high blood pressure naturally. Even more impressively, garlic supports people who are living with or at risk for diabetes. A controlled study published in Phytomedicine showed that garlic supplementation reduces fasting blood sugar levels and improves insulin sensitivity in patients with type 2 diabetes. It works by helping your cells respond better to insulin, so sugar can move out of your blood and into the tissues where it belongs. Garlic also acts as a natural antibiotic, fighting off low-grade chronic infections that can quietly stress your immune system and exacerbate inflammation throughout your body, including in your arteries. That's a silent but important layer of protection. Even just one clove each day, crushed and left to sit for a few minutes before cooking, can deliver benefits. It's a small habit with a big return. And speaking of fruits with powerful peels, let's move on to one you probably eat often but might not realize just how healing it really is. When you keep the skin on an apple a day. Yes, that old saying contains more truth than most people realize, especially when you eat it with the peel on. The peel is where a lot of the real magic lives. It's packed with quercetin, a flavonoid that acts as an anti-inflammatory shield for your blood vessels. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that quercetin can significantly reduce blood pressure in adults with hypertension. Inside the apple, you'll find pectin, a type of soluble fiber that forms a gel-like layer in your gut. That gel slows down the absorption of sugar and fats, keeping blood sugar stable and cholesterol in check. For anyone managing diabetes, this slow-release energy is critical. It helps you stay steady, reduces sugar crashes, and helps preserve insulin function. Apples also promote feelings of fullness, helping with weight management, a key part of both diabetes and heart health. And the vitamin C inside helps boost your immune system and supports collagen production, keeping blood vessels elastic and resilient. Just remember that the peel contains many of these benefits, so skip the peeling and choose organic when possible to avoid pesticides. Now, let's move from fruit to a green vegetable known for its ability to detoxify your body and cleanse your arteries from the inside out. Broccoli. Broccoli isn't just a side dish. It's a body cleanser disguised as a vegetable. One of its most powerful compounds is sulforaphane, a natural antioxidant shown in a Johns Hopkins University study to activate blood detoxification enzymes and reduce inflammation inside artery walls. That's a direct defense against plaque buildup heart disease, and even early-stage diabetes. But broccoli doesn't stop there. It's rich in both soluble and insoluble fiber, which helps keep your blood sugar levels stable after meals and improves digestive health. When your gut functions well, your immune system is stronger and your entire metabolism runs smoother, and it delivers a rare vitamin combination, vitamin C and vitamin K. Vitamin C boosts immunity and helps your body absorb iron, while vitamin K supports bone health and helps prevent calcium buildup in arteries. Broccoli also has a mild thermogenic effect, meaning it helps your body burn fat a little more efficiently, especially helpful if you're managing your weight as part of diabetes care. Steam it, stir-fry it, or scramble it into eggs. Just don't overcook it. A little lightly prepared broccoli goes a long way. Now, from something green and crunchy, let's switch to something juicy and bright that's known for its vitamin content and potent effects on your arteries. Bright, juicy, and full of life. An orange is more than just a snack. When eaten whole with the segments, it becomes a functional food for your heart and blood sugar. The segments are packed with soluble fiber, which slows down the rate at which your body absorbs sugar and fats. That means fewer blood sugar spikes and more sustained energy, especially important for those with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes. Oranges are also loaded with vitamin C, and it's not just good for fighting off colds. A study in the journal Free Radical Biology and Medicine showed that vitamin C helps reduce arterial stiffness and improves the function of the endothelium, the delicate lining inside your blood vessels. This improves blood flow and lowers blood pressure naturally. But there's even more. This fruit contains a compound called hesperidin, which helps your blood vessels dilate and contract properly. It's like giving your circulatory system a daily tune-up. One important note, whole oranges are best. Orange juice, especially without the pulp, has a much higher glycemic index and can spike your sugar quickly. So when you need a boost, reach for the fruit, not the carton. Now, let's shift from citrus to a grain that's been quietly cleansing arteries and lowering blood sugar for generations. Oats. Oats are one of those humble foods that quietly works wonders in the background. What makes them so effective is a special type of fiber called beta-glucan. Once inside your gut, it forms a gel-like substance that slows down the absorption of both glucose and cholesterol. A clinical study published in the journal Nutrition and Metabolism found that daily oat consumption significantly reduces LDL cholesterol and improves insulin response in adults with type 2 diabetes. That means fewer sugar spikes, more stable energy, and less stress on your heart and pancreas. Oats also help you feel fuller for longer, which prevents overeating and supports weight management, a crucial part of reversing insulin resistance and protecting heart health. They're also rich in antioxidants called avenanthramides, which help reduce inflammation in blood vessels and improve circulation. This makes oats not just a blood sugar stabilizer, but a full-body protector. Just make sure to choose rolled oats or steel-cut oats, not the instant varieties that are loaded with sugar. And if you soak them before cooking, they'll be even easier to digest and even more nutritious. From grains to crunch, let's move on to a small snack that's rich in healthy fats and fiber and helps balance blood sugar naturally. Almonds. Almonds might be small, but they're one of the most complete heart and blood sugar protectors you can eat. Packed with monounsaturated fats, they help lower bad cholesterol while raising the good kind. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition found that people who ate almonds daily had better lipid profiles and reduced markers of heart disease risk. But it's not just about the fats. Almonds are also rich in magnesium, a mineral involved in over 300 metabolic reactions in your body. One of its most critical jobs is supporting insulin sensitivity. When your magnesium levels are where they need to be, your body handles sugar better, which reduces the risk of diabetes complications. They also offer fiber and protein, which means they keep you feeling full, reduce snacking, and prevent the kind of blood sugar dips that leave you feeling shaky or tired. Even better, almonds are loaded with vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects blood vessels from damage and supports overall circulation. Just a small handful each day, unsalted and unroasted, is enough to nourish your heart and help keep your blood sugar balanced. Next, let's talk about a fruit that's deeply purple and packed with compounds that protect both your heart and your memory. Purple grapes. Purple grapes aren't just sweet. They're a smart medicine for your blood vessels and your brain. The magic lies in a compound called resveratrol, concentrated in the skin. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that resveratrol helps reduce oxidative stress in arteries, preventing the kind of damage that leads to plaque buildup and heart attacks. These grapes also contain anthocyanins and flavonoids, two more powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and keep your blood flowing smoothly. That means grapes offer a multitude of benefits, extending beyond just heart health. They contribute to arterial flexibility, lower blood pressure, and enhance protection against strokes. Beyond cardiovascular support, grapes boost brain health by improving blood flow to the brain, sharpening memory and enhancing cognitive function. A UCLA study demonstrated that older adults who regularly consumed grape extract exhibited superior memory recall compared to those who did not. It's crucial to consume grapes whole, including the skin, as that's where the majority of the beneficial compounds reside. Incorporating just a few small handfuls a few times a week can yield significant positive results. Now, shifting gears from fruits to a comforting and fiber-rich food, let's explore the remarkable benefits of black beans, a budget-friendly and surprisingly potent option for blood sugar management. Black beans are far more than just a filling side dish. They're a metabolic powerhouse for anyone aiming to regulate blood sugar levels and promote heart health. Their effectiveness stems from their high soluble fiber content, which slows down the absorption of sugar in the digestive tract. A study published in the journal Nutrients confirmed that black beans help mitigate blood sugar spikes after meals and improve insulin response. But the benefits don't stop there. Black beans are also packed with plant-based protein, which not only supports muscle maintenance as we age, but also helps stabilize appetite and maintain consistent energy levels. This is particularly crucial for older adults to maintain strength and prevent episodes of low blood sugar. Black beans also boast a surprising amount of antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, the same compounds that give them their dark color. These compounds combat inflammation and protect blood vessels from premature aging and damage. And unlike many starchy foods, black beans have a low glycemic index, meaning they digest slowly and steadily. This helps keep your blood sugar on an even keel, avoiding those dramatic spikes and crashes. Let's brighten things up with something citrusy and cleansing, an ingredient that supports digestion, reduces inflammation, and stabilizes your internal chemistry. Lemons. Lemons might taste sour, but that's good news for your arteries and blood sugar. This unassuming citrus fruit possesses incredible alkalizing properties, which help your body reduce subtle inflammation, especially the kind that damages blood vessels over time. When your body is in a balanced state, it can heal faster and protect itself more effectively. Lemons are also one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C, and that's extremely important. A clinical trial published in The Lancet demonstrated that consistent vitamin C supplementation improves blood vessel function and reduces arterial stiffness, particularly in older adults. That's a significant step forward in preventing heart disease. It also supports iron absorption, which helps oxygen move efficiently through your blood. And when your blood circulates well, your brain, muscles, and heart all function better. When it comes to blood sugar, lemons help in two ways. First, their pectin fiber, found in the pulp, slows down the rate at which sugar enters your bloodstream. Second, when consumed with other foods, lemons help lower the glycemic index of the entire meal, leading to a milder response to carbohydrates from your body. A glass of lemon water in the morning or a squeeze of lemon juice on your meals is a small habit with big rewards. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, let's transition to a potent at-home recipe that brings all of these elements together. Simple, warming, and surprisingly effective. This is the part I'm really excited to share with you because it's not just a recipe, it's a natural remedy that has surprised doctors, nutritionists, and countless people who have tried it and felt the difference in just a few days. It's simple, it's delicious, and most importantly, it works. Here's what you'll need. 1 red onion, thinly sliced, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, a pinch of black pepper, and if you like, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Start by gently heating the olive oil in a pan. Once warm, add the sliced red onion and sauté for 3 to 4 minutes until the onions begin to soften and slightly caramelize. Then, add the turmeric, pepper, and apple cider vinegar if you're using it. Stir everything together and cook for another 1 to 2 minutes. That's it. Now let's discuss why this simple dish accomplishes so much. Red onions are rich in quercetin, a compound that reduces inflammation in the arteries and improves insulin sensitivity, 2 crucial factors in heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory agents ever studied. It helps lower blood sugar and supports the entire cardiovascular system. Olive oil, particularly extra virgin, is packed with antioxidants and healthy fats that protect the heart, lower bad cholesterol, and improve circulation. Black pepper isn't just for flavor. It increases the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%, making the turmeric much more effective. And apple cider vinegar helps stabilize blood sugar after meals and improve digestion, especially when taken in small amounts with food. The beauty of this recipe lies not only in the ingredients, but also in how they work together synergistically. The warmth of the dish, the balance of flavors, and how easily it fits into your everyday meals make it easy to turn it into a habit. You can enjoy it as a side dish with roasted vegetables, over brown rice or quinoa, or even on whole grain toast. Aim to eat it at least 3 times a week. Many people start to notice better energy, lighter legs, and clearer thinking after just a few servings, Because as inflammation goes down, blood starts to flow freely again. Sugar becomes easier to manage, and your heart finally gets some rest. Sometimes the answers we've been seeking aren't locked away in a hospital or hidden inside a prescription bottle. Sometimes they're already in our kitchens, waiting to be noticed. You've just learned about foods that can help you reclaim your energy, protect your heart, and balance your blood sugar, all without sacrificing flavor or enjoyment. And you've got a simple, powerful onion recipe that you can start using today. It's not about being perfect. It's about taking small, consistent steps towards feeling better, living longer, and waking up each morning with the strength to enjoy life to the fullest. Because your age doesn't define your future, your habits do. So take care of your body the way it's always wanted. Start with one meal, one change, one healing dish. And if this video gave you a new idea, a spark of hope, or simply reminded you that you're not alone on this journey, leave a comment and let me know. I'd love to hear what part resonated with you the most. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Health 365 channel so we can keep bringing you simple, science-backed ways to live stronger, longer, and happier every day. You deserve a life that you feel good in again, and it can start right now, right in your kitchen.